Have you ever wondered what the difference between love and obsession is? It's a question that can be surprisingly hard to answer. Love and obsession, while fundamentally different, can often appear strikingly similar, especially when we're in the thick of our emotions. Love is a deep, tender affection that we feel for another person, a sense of attachment that brings joy, peace, and contentment. Obsession, on the other hand, is a consuming passion, a strong, uncontrollable preoccupation that often leads to unhealthy patterns of behavior. It's easy to confuse the two, and even easier to deny when our feelings have tipped from love into obsession. We might even go so far as to convince ourselves that our obsession is indeed love. But if you're willing to open your mind and examine your feelings, you might just discover that what you're experiencing is not love, but obsession. If you haven't gone completely round the bend yet, let's explore some signs that you might be obsessed rather than in love. When obsession takes the driver's seat, it can impact various aspects of your life. Obsession, unlike love, is not balanced. It's a consuming fire that burns everything in its path, leaving a trail of missed responsibilities, forsaken personal interests, and strained friendships in its wake. Let's look at some signs of obsession. One telltale sign is when you start flaking on your responsibilities. This could mean missing work, school, or other important appointments because there's a slight chance you might run into the object of your obsession. It might feel thrilling in the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not healthy. Imagine looking back and realizing you've missed out on crucial aspects of your life for someone whose name you can't even remember. Another red flag is when you start sidelining activities you love. If you're constantly putting your life on hold, making yourself available just in case they decide to call or see you, that's not love, that's obsession. You're not living your life, you're waiting for someone else to start it for you. And let's face it, if they haven't shown you that you mean much to them, why should you rearrange your life for them? Lastly, your friendships start to suffer. When you're obsessed with someone, you tend to ignore your friends in favor of being available for this person, even when they haven't called or made plans with you. Eventually, you might find your friends drifting away because consciously or unconsciously, you've sent them the message that they are no longer a priority. These signs of obsession are not badges of honor, but red flags waving in the wind, urging you to slow down and reassess. If any of these signs resonate with you, it's time to take note of how far you've fallen down the rabbit hole. Remember, you're not meant to stop living your life waiting for someone else's call or approval. It's time to reclaim the driver's seat and steer your life in the direction of health, balance, and genuine love. Obsession is not a life sentence. It's a state of mind that can be changed. Picture yourself in a healthy relationship, one where both individuals are equally invested and where there's mutual respect and understanding. It's a stark contrast to the one-sided obsession that's been controlling your life. An obsession, on the other hand, can rob you of your happiness, distort your judgment, and lead you down a path of regrets. It's crucial to understand that you are not meant to put your life on hold for someone who may or may not reciprocate your feelings. Seek help if you notice that your obsession is taking over your life. There are professionals out there ready to guide you, to help you regain control, and to lead you towards healthier relationships. Your life shouldn't be a series of what-ifs or maybes. It should be filled with certainty, love, and respect. Remember, a healthy relationship involves two individuals who want to be with each other. Did you know that obsession can also take the form of codependency and love addiction? Both of these are often overlooked, but can be just as detrimental to your mental health. Codependency involves an unhealthy reliance on your partner for validation and happiness, while love addiction is an obsessive craving for romantic love, often leading to destructive consequences. These forms of obsession can be hard to identify and even harder to overcome. But there's no need to despair. there are services available like those offered by Pamela. She has a compassionate commitment to providing options for those ready to embark on the healing journey. With her guidance, you can learn to recognize these harmful patterns, develop healthier coping mechanisms, and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, the road to recovery may be difficult, but you don't have to walk it alone. Reach out, seek help, and start healing today.